Hey, what's going on YouTube? Find some green here, and today we are LTD hunting. As you can see, I only have 179,000 coins, and Vince Young is going for well more than that. So we're gonna have to try to pull him, but I'm not buying packs. I'm gonna look and see what the legends are going for, specifically the 85s. But I want to check to see what's going on with the new legends first, and the LTDs. Check their costs. I don't really care about Bond being 404. He doesn't do anything for me. Revis is 626. Doesn't mean anything. But Vince is 706,000. Like I said, we have nowhere close to the amount to buy for that. So we're gonna have to do some work. He's got 84 speed with 87 throw power. It's pretty nice. You know, I don't know if he's that much better than Lamar. I know Lamar's a little bit faster, but watching Vince Young beat USC was pretty freaking awesome. So Max isn't going for that much. Neither is Johnson or Johnson. And the 83s, I want to say they're about 48,000 a piece. Let's take a look. They're at 40, but if you go straight to the auction house, I think they were around 48. Right, I'm trying to get a gauge of what it's going to be like to build that set, and I'm thinking that it doesn't make much sense because of how many 85s there are. It's not like when you're trying to build the In Case You Missed It set, where there's actually a decent chance you make a profit. Building the Legend set with the fact that there's only a couple 86s that weren't LTDs compared to the 585s they launched it with makes it a very, very, very tough situation. I mean, even if you get all three of the Legends, or all three of the 83s at 30,000 a piece, you're looking at 120 plus then that extra card, another 17 or 15. It's 135, and if you pull Urlacher or Falk or Pat White, you're getting cooked. And even Ray Lewis and Booger McFarland, you're not breaking even, or you're barely breaking even. Now Crabtree would be nice, and Crosby doesn't sell for that much more, so it's not like, and neither does Chad or Chris Johnson, so it's not like it's a really great gamble there. But at this point, I'm going to look and see. I want to see what the 85s are going for. But I also want to check out Crabtree. Yeah, like he's 400K, and that's great. But based on how many are on the market right now, I'm going to guess that a lot of people aren't pulling him out of the exchange set, because if they were, then his price wouldn't be there. Again, most of the 86s that are part of Legends, they're LTDs. So it's really, you're looking for 3 86s, 4 86s tops. You're looking for Crabtree, Crosby, Chad, and Chris Johnson. And if you don't get one of those 4, then you're dealing with one of these 5, and it's not really worth it. I mean, as you can see, I'm going to want to buy in these. I'm hoping to get them for under 70. I'd really like to get them down here close to 48, but I don't see that happening. But I know what I'm willing to pay, and as long as I can get them for under 70,000 a piece, I'll probably grab 2 of them, and I'm gonna go roll and see what happens. Right now we're not having a lot of luck, but the nice thing about being in the catalog is you can go player by player. I know we did the filters before, and there are other filters that you can use that we have discussed. They also do work, but when I'm looking specifically for a certain card, this seems to work out best. Although I did manage to hit on an 85 overall punter the other day, just going through filters instead of going to the catalog. Braden Mann's like your best bet for training when he's around 107,000. Right now I think he's up around 145. But when he's at 107,000, he comes out to, I want to say it's 50 coins per training point, which it's terrible, if we're honest. It's the beginning of the year. Training is always going to be stupid high at the beginning of the year. For anybody that got to abuse the shit out of the glitch, then you either had a crap ton of training sitting, or it doesn't really matter to you because you have enough coins to float training, or you have enough guys sitting there that you can only use for training because they were bonded on you. But for everybody else, it's kind of rough. There's no other way that I can put it. 50 to 57 coins per training point it's rough, and it's definitely a gamble. And sometimes they pay off, and sometimes they don't. I pulled Mariota as my first LTD of the year, using the training pack. And then I sold him to buy more training, and that's when I pulled the Judkins and the Amaro and Jonathan Taylor out of that other video. All right, so we finally see one for under 70,000. I'm going to try to scoop this guy up. Apparently, I changed my mind. Oh, so let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments, please, because the fact that they made one of the objectives to complete 4 sets of the Ultimate Alumni is complete bullshit to me. You know, no one right now, at least unless you were able to participate in the glitch they had, because everything about this game is a fucking glitch. Unless you're able to participate in the glitch they had on Friday when Ultimate Alumni dropped, where it was just spitting out 86s repeatedly. Yeah, completing that set's expensive. Not that it wasn't expensive then, because when the glitch was on, those cards shot up to like 80,000 apiece. But at least it was almost worth your time if you had any sitting in your binder. But even if you were to try to complete the 81 set, buying the 80s right now costs you like 30 something thousand, and the 81s are only worth like 15. So if you complete that 4 times, you're going to lose 60,000+ coins. But always check for this guy, this Everett guy, because he's higher than all the other 83s. He's got some stats that make him like a budget beast, although I don't really consider him on budget when he's 80,000. That's just me. You know, most of my squad is bond guys. Alright, so we got 285s. I'm cashing both in for training. You can see we're down to 41,932 coins. And we're gonna go roll. We'll see how this goes. You know, we're really hoping for 83 pluses. If we can manage to pull it off, there, that's gonna be our first 83. So that's 83 micro crabtree. That's not bad. And then the second roll is gonna be an 82 micro crabtree. That could be worse. That could be worse. Ideally, we're just trying to make sure that we at least make everything back that we can do. Oh wait, big animation, big animation. Let's go! I can't believe we pulled him. That's freaking awesome. Now, I'm not going to sell him immediately. I'm probably going to hold him till he's out of packs and see if he shoots up. I know that Mariota, I held him and he shot up from like 400 or 500 up to around 680. And then I went up holding him anyway because, I mean, why the hell not? And then I sold him. I sold him somewhere in the mid 4s, I think. I probably could have sold him and gotten more. Let's see what else we can get here. That's going to be an 80. That sucks. You know, the nice thing is at 450 training, that's not terrible. The cost of the roll. Obviously, you're still losing on the 80, and you're still losing on the 82. But 83 is a break even, and that's going to be another 83. So that's 83 Max Crosby. Oh, this one isn't going nearly as nicely as the last set of rolls we did. But when I say that tongue in cheek, because while obviously pulling Judkins is worth more than Vince Young, we still hit on an LTD, which is freaking awesome. And that's going to be an 80. And I'm thinking I might not. Nah, I'm not going to quick sell him. So right now, Vince is currently going for still 712,000. At least at the time that I'm making this video. And I've got 4 guys to sell. So I was going to put the title, thinking about it, that if I pulled him, I was going to put it how much I got him for. But then I worry that everybody would think that'd be clickbait. So I decided not to do that. But as you can see, I'm back up to 171,000 coins with him in my lineup. So it only cost me around 8,000 coins to get Vince Young once I sold everything else I got out of my rolls. Anyway, if you've made it this far, please consider leaving a like, clicking subscribe, and hitting the notification bell. It helps us defeat the algorithm. As always, I appreciate the time. And until next time, you have a good one.